John, I just watched your, I can't even call it an apology video. I don't know what the hell that was. It was damage control, but you can't really title a video damage control because that's a little too obvious. But holy crap, that was hard to watch. I went into it with an open mind. Wasn't expecting much. I've come to learn that out of John. But even my low expectations were not even close to being met. Now, people might come to me and say, oh, you're harping on drama just for views and clicks with it. Look, I'm going to address this topic one last time with John Hancock. And unless there's something gigantic that comes up after this, F that guy. I'm done with him. He's an asshole. He's exactly what's wrong with the YouTube platform. Trying to hide behind the, I'm just a humble guy that's trying to be, doing the right thing, and I'm not perfect. I make mistakes too. It's like, shut up, John. You made a gigantic error by copyright striking not just one channel, but two channels falsely for using an image on the thumbnail, which you cannot do. And then Review Tech USA does a fantastic job calling you out on your BS, saying what you did is not right, and that's how you ruin your career. Which, by the way, he's absolutely right. That's exactly how you destroy your YouTube career in one fell swoop, is by false claiming videos to silence criticism. But what does this video that John publishes say about the apology? Well, it starts off with, I've watched it a couple of times now because I couldn't believe my ears. I was fuming by the end of it. Which maybe that was his goal, is to get me and D-Dave pissed off and to have the last laugh, because he knows that people are going to side with him because he's just a humble guy who doesn't make mistakes that he means to. I mean, he makes some mistakes, but they're just happy little accidents. The Bob Ross of YouTube. This guy is a lying scumbag. And that video that he just published proves that. And if you can't see that, I can't help you. Saying that he was sad that Rich didn't come to him first before making the video. Really, asshole? I was sad you didn't come to me and D-Dave first before you made a false copyright claim on my videos. What happens if I had 2 strikes on my channel already? I don't care if they're legitimate or not. What happens if I did? Your false flag would have ended my channel. Like, it's a big fucking deal. You don't mess around with that. You don't make happy little accidents with false copyright striking people because you can't handle criticism. And oh, by the way, he says in that, whatever you want to call it, fraudulent video of apology, saying, I'm going to work on handling criticism better going forward. Really, jackass? Because last I checked, you're still blocking comments on the same video that you said you're trying to handle criticism better. Oh, okay, maybe that's automated. Maybe you can fix it. You're still blocking people actively on Twitter who are trying to be constructively critical with their comments. You just blocked the Retro Bro on Twitter who said something very fair. Like, very fair. You blocked him. Now, I get it if someone's being, like, they're antagonizing you, they're being rude to you, they're over the top. Yeah, I get it. You want to block that out of your life? Yeah, I do that. Everyone does that. That's how Twitter works. But to say that you're working on dealing with criticism better and then immediately falling back into your ways of what you were doing previous to that video, it's just the most ingenuine video I've ever seen in my life. Full of lies and deceit. The only reason the video was made is because Review Tech USA called you out, and you had the audacity to call him out at the beginning of your video, saying he should have just come to you straight up. Which, oh, by the way, I'm still waiting for you to come to me straight up, John. I'm still waiting for you to go to D-Dave straight up, John. unblock us on Facebook, unblock us from your Facebook group, and be a man about this. Own up to your mistake, your gigantic lapse in judgment. It's not a joke. Like, this is something, like, if I wanted to, I could take you to court for. That's how serious it is. I don't think you really grasp that. I think you are just hiding behind this, oh, I'm a nice guy that makes mistakes. I got a lot going on in my life, right? I got a lot going on in my life, John. You don't see me going around false flagging channels because of it. Everyone's got a lot going on in their life. This is like the same, akin to, on a much grander scale, of shooting somebody and then being in court and pleading insanity. There's no apology. There's no, oh, I wish I did things better. Oh, I understand my act. No. You're the guy that's in a straitjacket sitting in the courtroom waiting to be put away for a very long time. That's what you are. That's what that video just proved to me. You have no accountability. You have no idea how to handle criticism on the platform still. And oh, everyone, yeah, he removed the copyright strike. And after doing a little bit of further research on it, I realized he didn't do it out of the kindness of his own heart, which he'd like people to believe. He did it because D-Dave and I fired back a countersuit against him, saying that he needs to take us to court over this because it's complete bullshit. And he knew he had nothing, so he had to let them go. He wasn't being nice. He wasn't doing a favor for us. And he still didn't really apologize. I mean, if you want to say, I guess if you splice the video up enough, you can put the words, I'm sorry, and under his breath, muffled, Smash JT and D-Dave rambled somewhere among the other words scattered in that. Couldn't even look at the camera at all. Couldn't even be straight up with people. He was an embarrassment. It was awful. It showed his true colors. This is exactly why his channel is going to die. YouTubers, for the most part, are realizing this guy is a complete fraud. And it was so simple. Giving him every opportunity in the world. Put the thing on a freaking tee for him to knock it out of the park. And he completely swings and misses. It was an embarrassment. So bad that the fallout for this is going to possibly spread to the rest of the Metal Jesus Rocks crew. If I were Jason, I would distance myself from this guy. He's bad news. He's a liar. Plain and simple. If you can't see that from watching that video, I can't help you. But I'm pretty pissed right now because a guy tried to end my channel and then takes zero accountability for it. And I'd like to think, if you were in my position, you'd feel the same way. Even if you were like me and you do YouTube for fun now. Just the sheer audacity to make a move like that and threaten the entire fabric of what the platform is built upon in the first place is insanity. So John, if you want to try again, be my guest. But as D-Dave says, I'm not going to care. And you can go ahead and eat a bag of dicks because you're an asshole. And the platform could use a lot less people like you. Too many YouTubers. Fuck you, man. If anything, you're the one YouTuber that's too many. Keep making your videos. Keep doing what you do. Keep living your lie and stealing money from people that don't know any better. Eventually, man, it's all going to come back and catch up to you. And I'm not going to feel bad at all when that day happens. Oh, and side note, I noticed there were quite a few, not just one, not just two. There were a few different people on Twitter that was saying, hey guys, enough drama today. Can we move on to less drama? Can we just talk about games? Can we talk about games, guys? I'd love to fucking talk about games. I'd love to talk about what's going on in the video game world. But we got jackasses that are threatening the entire platform. And if you don't do anything about it, they're going to get away with it and start coming after you. If they have the ability to silence what they want, eventually it's going to come full circle. So no problem. You don't have to thank me, but sometimes drama is necessary if you want the platform to continue, because there are people like John Hancock that exist. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate the tremendous amount of support I've gotten from so many of you. And I apologize if I'm a little bit fired up right now, but I'm done with John Hancock. Completely done. I gave the guy way too many opportunities, and it is what it is, unfortunately. The guy's a jackass. He can't see past his own long-ass Pinocchio nose. So, yeah, I'm done with him. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.